It's Tuesday, and that means it's time now for our weekly Hot Jobs Report.
It's brought to you by Workforce Solutions of the Coastal Bend.
Beginning in Sinton, where a data entry clerk is needed, the position requires 2 years prior experience working with taxes, and a high school diploma or GED is needed. Pay starts at about $42,000 per year. Next, in Corpus Christi, there's an opening for a customer service representative where pay ranges from $14 to $23 an hour, depending on your experience. Representatives will help customers with bus schedules and routes, which will include selling bus passes and balancing a cash drawer. In Kingsville, an organization is looking for a capital improvements manager where a bachelor's degree is required. The manager will be in charge of monitoring and assisting with the budget of various capital improvement projects. Pay ranges from $47,000 to $67,000 each year, depending on experience. Also in Kingsville, a part-time digital services librarian with 2 years experience is needed. The position requires working with technical aspects of library networks. They'll be performing routine repairs, troubleshooting, and preventative maintenance. Pay starts at just under $14 an hour. And finally, staying in Kingsville, where a sanitation foreman is needed, the position requires managing a work crew and overseeing daily assignments and safety protocols. Candidates should have 2 years prior experience. Pay ranges from $16.50 to $18 an hour.
Some good jobs up for
Yes.
grabs, so get after it. To learn more about these jobs and others, contact Workforce Solutions of the Coastal Bend.
Absolutely. Still to come.